Hello, I'm your friend, Teacher Sam. Today, we're going to embark on a fascinating journey together, exploring a unique and interactive method of enhancing our English speaking skills. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about quizzes, a tool often overlooked, yet teeming with potential. Quizzes, my friends, aren't just for testing what you know, but they're also a fun and effective way to learn and practice English. They introduce an element of challenge, spark your curiosity, and make learning a delightful experience. Whether you're a beginner or looking to brush up your English, quizzes can be tailored to suit your needs. They provide immediate feedback, allowing you to identify your strengths and areas that need improvement. So, are you ready to transform your English learning experience? Stay tuned to learn how quizzes can help improve your English speaking skills. Why are quizzes crucial in learning English? You may have found yourself asking this question, especially if you've ever felt a sense of dread at the mention of the word quiz. But let's unravel this together. Quizzes are not just about scoring points or beating the clock. They are a fundamental part of the learning process, particularly when it comes to mastering a language like English. Think of quizzes as a fun, interactive way to reinforce what you've learned and identify areas that need a little extra attention. Let's start with vocabulary building, a core component of language learning. Quizzes help you to recall words and phrases, pushing them from your short-term memory into your long-term memory, making them easier to retrieve when you need them. They also provide context for these words, helping you understand not just what they mean, but how to use them correctly. Next, we move to pronunciation practice. Pronouncing English words correctly can be quite the challenge, but quizzes can help. By listening to words and phrases in quizzes and repeating them, you train your ears to recognize the sounds of English and your mouth to reproduce them. Over time, this practice can greatly improve your pronunciation skills. Lastly, understanding grammar rules is another area where quizzes shine. English grammar can seem like a labyrinth of rules and exceptions. Quizzes help you navigate this labyrinth by providing regular practice and instant feedback, helping you understand how these rules apply in different contexts. But here's the best part. Quizzes provide a safe space for making mistakes. Yes, you heard that right. Making mistakes is a crucial part of learning. When you get an answer wrong in a quiz, it's an opportunity to learn and improve. You can review your answers, understand your errors, and make sure you get it right the next time. So, quizzes are not just a test of your knowledge, but a fantastic tool to improve your English speaking skills. Quizzes offer a dynamic, engaging, and effective way to learn. So the next time you encounter a quiz, don't view it as a hurdle, but as a stepping stone on your journey to mastering English. There are several types of quizzes that can be used to improve English speaking skills. First off, we have multiple choice quizzes. These are a staple in the world of learning and are particularly effective for beginners. Multiple choice quizzes help to boost vocabulary and understanding of sentence structure. They present a question or statement, and you choose the correct answer from a list of options. This leads to a better grasp of new words, phrases, and grammatical patterns. What's more, it provides instant feedback, allowing you to learn from your mistakes right away. Next up, we have fill-in-the-blanks quizzes. These are fantastic for testing and improving your knowledge of grammar and vocabulary. You're given a sentence with a word or phrase missing, and it's your job to fill in the gap. These quizzes compel you to recall and apply what you've learned, reinforcing your memory. Plus, they're a great way to practice using words and phrases in context, which is key to fluent speaking. And then we have pronunciation quizzes. Now, these are a little bit special. Pronunciation quizzes focus on how words sound and are spoken. They might involve listening to a word and choosing its written form, or hearing a statement and identifying the stressed syllables. These quizzes are invaluable for improving your accent and making your speech more natural. They help you to understand the rhythm and intonation of English, which are crucial elements of effective communication. Lastly, we have picture quizzes. These are excellent for visual learners and are a fun way to learn new vocabulary. You'll see an image and then choose the word or phrase that best describes it. These quizzes are particularly helpful in learning nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Choosing the right type of quiz based on what aspect of speaking you want to improve can be beneficial. Each type of quiz has its strengths, so mix it up and make the most of them all. Remember, variety is the spice of life, and it's also the spice of learning English. Go ahead, take a quiz, and see how much you can improve your English speaking skills. Now that we know the types of quizzes, how do we use them effectively? Well, the first tip is to repeat the quiz until a high score is achieved. You might wonder, why repeat a quiz you've already taken? The answer is simple. Repetition helps to reinforce what you've learned. By taking the quiz multiple times, you are essentially training your brain to recall information more efficiently. It's like going to the gym, but for your brain. You don't expect to see results after one workout, right? Similarly, don't expect to master English after taking a quiz just once. Now on to the second tip, pronounce words out loud. When you encounter a new word in a quiz, don't just read it silently. Say it out loud. Feel how the word forms in your mouth. Listen to how it sounds. This engages multiple senses, making the learning process more effective. After all, English is not just a written language, it's also spoken. So practice speaking. The third tip is to use the learned vocabulary in daily conversations. Now, this might seem daunting, especially if you're not in an English-speaking environment. But think about it this way. Every conversation is a chance to practice. You can start small. Use a new word you learned in a conversation with a friend. Write an email using new phrases. Slowly but surely, these new words will become a part of your active vocabulary. But remember, don't stress over making mistakes. Mistakes are part of the learning process. So if you pronounce a word incorrectly or use it in the wrong context, don't worry. Just correct it and move on. And finally, be patient with yourself. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, effort, and a lot of practice. So don't rush it. Take your time to understand and absorb the language. Remember, the key to improvement is consistent practice. So keep practicing, keep quizzing, and you'll see your English skills improve in no time. So we've learned quite a bit today about using quizzes to improve our English speaking skills. To recap, we've highlighted the importance of quizzes in English learning. We discovered that these simple tools can make a world of difference, transforming your language journey from a daunting task into an exciting adventure. Next, we delved into the various types of quizzes available. From grammar and vocabulary to pronunciation and comprehension, quizzes are as diverse as they are beneficial. Remember, each type serves a different purpose, so don't shy away from trying them all. Lastly, we explored how to use quizzes for practice. By incorporating them into your daily routine, you can ensure consistent improvement and track your progress over time. Remember, the key to mastery is repetition. With consistent practice using quizzes, you'll notice a significant improvement in your English speaking skills. Keep practicing and never stop learning. Until next time, this is Teacher Sam signing off.